Welcome back, everybody. Today I have some random DM advice that I think some people might find obvious, but other people just need to hear. The stat block that is currently being used for the creature that your players are fighting doesn't have to be the stat block for that creature. Let's take the kobolds for example. Kobolds are really fun, they have some cool abilities, but the problem is they're only CR 1/8, and that doesn't work very well if you have a level 5 party. And if you're lucky, there's a whole bunch of different variants for the creatures you want to use, but they only go up to level 3, and you have to make them a vampire. But you know what does work for a level 5 party? Barb Devils. Yeah, these things are scary. You're basically just going to take the stat block for the Barb Devil, everything down to here, and then transpose the rest of this from the kobold. That way they keep all the flavor, but their numbers are upscaled. You should look at their actions and make sure that they get to keep their multi-attacks and maybe a claw if they have a natural attack, but they probably won't be able to hurl flame, and I don't think any of them are going to have telepathy. Mind you do need to be a little bit careful, because if you want to use something like the Banderhog, that is a large, monstrous creature, so unless this is the biggest, beefiest kobold you've ever seen, you gotta be a little bit careful about that. Mind you, this is a really fast and loose way to do this. You could just level up a kobold and give them character classes, and that works just as well, but it takes a little more time. Don't let the stat blocks get in the way of having a really flavorful campaign. If your whole world is infested with kobolds, you just keep throwing kobolds at them. Just keep changing the stat block. At the end of the day, the DM should be in charge of all these things, and if it doesn't feel right, change the stats on the fly. No one's really going to notice. Remember, keep your dice on the table and keep having fun.